YouTube, it's your boy Yo, the best that ever did it. A true winner, 6 p.m. Back with some more MLB for Wednesday, April 24th. Really quick, if you're new to the channel, leave me a sub, leave me a like, and we doing that $25 giveaway if we sweep the card 3-0 yesterday. Yesterday we did not sweep the card. We want to see the results. We did have the Atlanta Braves come through for us on the alternate run line. We had them minus 2.5. We had the New York Yankees and the Orioles. The Orioles choked it for us, and it was you know what I mean. We knew the Dodgers and everything was gonna win. I did call Boston to win the game, but like I said, if it was no Rafael Devers, I like Cleveland. Cleveland came through. And Philadelphia hurt us bad today. You know what I mean? So Philadelphia, Milwaukee, yeah, Tampa Bay first 5 innings hurt us bad, and the Orioles, them three. Everything else was pretty much spot on. 14-1. We knew there was going to be an over in the AZ game. We had the over and Arizona to win. We had a decent night. We still roughed out the edges on the live bet. So let's smash the books today. Bounce back times 10. Let's get a full sweep. Comment 3-0 in the comments, or comment your top three picks to qualify. First off, we got AZ versus St. Louis. And this is, what game is this? Is this game 3? Yeah, this is game 3 of a 3-gamer. And they're finishing it off in the first game of the day. What we have is Jordan Montgomery, left-hander, versus Kyle Gibson. Both of these guys is going to give you at least 3 runs per game, in my eyes. At least 3 runs per game. Jordan Montgomery had a very easy outing in his last game against the Padres. He had a 17-1 victory. Very lucky night. And I know Padres are just that bad, but he still had a very lucky night. I don't think he has that same just one-run ball. Like, it's not going to happen that often with him as a pitcher. You know what I'm saying? I know who that dude is. Give me the over in this one. It should not be at 8. I don't see where they're getting the number 8 at, but I'm taking the over all day. Don't give us a low number like that. Take the over in this ball game. Kyle Gibson, he's gonna give up 4 to 5 runs off bat. That's Kyle Gibson. That's why he's no longer a Oriole. But they know he's not reliable. Come on now, let's get the over and let's get Arizona to win the game again. Next up, we got New York Mets, San Francisco, Sean Manaea, Blake Snell. Both of these dudes are trash cans. And Blake Snell is really bad, for real. It's really hard for me to pick the San Francisco Giants again in this one, just by how bad Blake Snell is himself. If I had to pick any team, I would pick the Mets. And I'm never a Sean Manaea fan. You know we auto fade Sean Manaea, but we also auto fade Blake Snell. So it's like a coin flip with this one. It's a 50-50 game. I don't got a good feeling. But if I just don't put any emotions into it, I will say that San Francisco should win the game. San Francisco Giants should win the game. Maybe Blake Snell goes out there, has a clean night. Give me the San Francisco Giants. But I feel like I want to take the Mets because I just can't get there with Blake Snell. I'm staying away from that game altogether. Next up, we got Dean Kremer and the Orioles going up at Los Angeles Angels. Their Halos is on a 3-7 run in their last 10, but they've been looking good since yesterday. And in this one, Dean Kremer coming in 0-2 officially. You know what I mean? He does have a win when on one of his starts, but Dean Kremer is not woken up yet. Dean Kremer is somebody we're going to start to back later on in the season. Like I said, he's going to get them losses in the beginning of the season. Then towards the middle, the end of the season, Dean Kremer going to be on a hot streak. Watch this. But until then, I'm fading him. Give me the Angels on the money line again. Tyler Anderson He's all right. You know what I mean? He's not nobody impressive, but he's a lefty coming out of this dude with the halos. He hasn't really been doing too much damage. You know what I mean? It's not really that much damage he's been giving up, so I could trust him a little bit enough. And then how they acted yesterday, I could see them without Ryan Mountcastle for Baltimore too. Nah, let me get the halos. Let me get the halos until Baltimore returns home. Next up, we got Boston at Cleveland, and we got Cookie Carrasco going against Cooper Criswell, right-hander out of Boston. Bullpen game for Boston. No Rafael Devers still. And even if he does come back, he's still not 100%. I'm not liking what I'm seeing from Boston. I'm taking Cleveland to win the game, and I like the under in this game. It should be low scoring. Cooper Criswell could pitch out them ground balls. That is what he's good at. He will keep the ball on the ground. Not really a home run type of, you know what I mean? He's not going to give up a lot of home runs. Cooper Criswell and Cookie Carrasco, we know who he is. He's super inconsistent. But when he went up against, let me see who he played last time. The last game, though, out, he got his ass a Boston win again, 5-4. 4 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, and 5 strikeouts. And it was a low scoring game, 5-4. You know what I mean? They scoring later on in the game. Give me the Cleveland Guardians again to win the game against Boston. Next up, we got Philly at Cincy, Spencer Turnbull, Nick Lodolo. And then this one, I'm taking the Cincinnati Reds. Nick Lodolo, Spencer Turnbull. Both of these dudes are coming in this one looking like they all right. You know what I mean? Not doing too much, not giving up too much runs. Both 2-0. ERA's low as fuck. And this one is looking like it's going to be a low scoring game. Yeah, Spencer Turnbull is only giving up 1 or 2 runs in his last 4 starts. And Nick Lodolo's giving up 1 in his last 2 starts. Both pitchers 2-0 on the season so far officially. And I'm taking the under in this game. Cincinnati should get this game outright victory and the under. Next up, we got Milwaukee, Pittsburgh, Bryce Wilson, Josh Fleming. And this is a bullpen game for the Brewers. Brewers bullpen, we already know, is super questionable, super inconsistent. You know the Brewers bullpen can look very good, especially at home. And then on the road, they look super inconsistent on the road with the bullpen, at least. Milwaukee is 10-4 on the road, money line. They did fade. They did lose 2 in a row to these Pittsburgh Pirates. I don't think Pirates have enough to finish the whole. I don't think they have enough to finish the sweep. But without Christian Yelich, it's just been looking scarce for the Milwaukee Brewers. But I think this is the one the Brewers pull off at least. I know we've been fucking on the Brewers this whole series. We lost 2. I think they get 1 game out of the series. I'll ride with Milwaukee one more time. The better team. We know what the Pittsburgh Pirates just came off of, a tremendous losing streak. They're not that good. They've been putting up they've been putting up no more than 2 runs in their last 5-6 games before these 2 wins. I'm not fooled. Give me the Brewers on the money line. I'll ride with them. Next up, LA Dodgers, Washington, Landon Knack, Jake Irvin. And this one, I'm going with the Dodgers again. We had the Dodgers yesterday. Washington was up 1-0 the whole game. Came back on their dumb ass because we know the Dodgers are going to do what they Dodgers do. Shohei came through with a homer. You know what I mean? And it's a 4-1 win. Washington, Jake Irvin. Jake Irvin haven't been doing that bad, though. I must admit, since compared to last season, the start of last season he had compared to the start of this season, he still has 3 losses since 3 losses under his belt, but he did have a 2-0 win against this same Landon Knack. It was a 2-0 game, 4 innings pitched. 6 innings pitched, 4 base hits, and 6 strikeouts for this Jake Irvin. Very low scoring game. I think we get an under the total type of game again. Yesterday was 4-1, and that was off of a home run. It was really gonna be 3-1. I'm thinking we gonna get way under the total again. I don't know why I set so high for this. It should have went over the total yesterday with James Paxton, who gives up 4 or 5 fucking walks a game, and it didn't go over. So you know what I mean? So give me the under in this one, and I like the Dodgers to finish the series out. Money line. Next up, we got Detroit, Tampa Bay, and I'm getting. You already know where I'm going. Every time we see Jack Flaherty, fading him. Give me the damn over. Sean Armstrong in the bullpen game for Tampa Bay at home. Bullpen, you already know Tampa Bay has one of the worst bullpens in the league every year for the last 4 or 5 years. And this is gonna be an immediate over. I love that it's at 8. Let's do something different today. We're gonna start doing these. We're gonna start doing 3 legs, but we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna put the totals together and we're gonna put the money lines together, all together on the same ticket. And this is another over that I'm in love with. Give me the over 8. Both of these pitchers to start off the day will give up runs. Jack Flaherty's terrible. He's absolutely dog shit. And Sean Armstrong and Co. in that bullpen for Tampa Bay is absolutely terrible. They always seem to give up runs, and Detroit can score the ball pretty well. 10-3 on the road. Give me the damn or if I had to pick a side, I'm going with the Tigers, but give me the damn over as the strongest play. Next up, we got Oakland at New York Yankees. Joe Boyle, Clark Schmidt, and you tell me what did I tell y'all yesterday? Yankees are gonna win the next 2 games out of the series and close them out, and I'm sticking to it. Give me Clark Schmidt. Cashed out on Marcus Stroman yesterday, and it was a very close game, and they still got the job done. Put up 4 runs first inning. Give me New York Yankees. Clark Schmidt is pretty damn good to start off the year. He's looking very serviceable, very good. He's getting. Look at his record. Look at his record. He's officially 1-0, but he started 4 games this season, and they won all 4 of his starts. And it's just looking pretty good, man. He's giving up 1 run, 2 runs, 3 runs, and 1 run. Most he gave up was 3 runs against Houston Astros on the road, and they still won 4-3. Pretty damn good. Y'all could trust him all day against this Joe Boyle cat, who's ass 1-3 in his 4 starts. He only's got to win against Jack Flaherty, soft ass, and then the rest of the games he's lost by the run line. Give me the damn Mets on the run line, and is it gonna go exactly how we are predicting it? Give me the damn Mets. I mean, I'm calling them the Mets. Give me the Yankees, man, on the run line to end these boys' series. Send them packing. Next up, we got Miami, Atlanta, and you know right where we're going with this one. Ronaldo Lopez, low ERA, pretty good. And they're 8-2 in the last 10 versus the 6-19 Marlins with Sixto Sanchez on the mound. Come on, man. Bullpen game for Miami. That's all you had to say. Give me the automatic fade. Give me the Atlanta Braves, man. We auto fade the Marlins. Auto fade. Give me the Marlins to lose the game by 2 runs or more. Next up, we got Houston at the Cubs. Jameson Taillon. We got Jameson Taillon and the Cubs on the money line. They're gonna beat these dumbass Houston Astros who keeps getting good price lines. That's why we're gonna take advantage in the beginning of the season. Come later half of the season, post All-Star break, we're not gonna be getting these friendly ass lines anymore. So let's take advantage. Let's stab the books. Give me the Chicago Cubs on the money line in a pick'em, which should not be a pick'em. 8-3 are the Cubs at home. Jameson Taillon looked stellar in his first start against the Marlins. 8-3 victory for him. Houston and Spencer Getty is 0-2, 3-8 on the road. Very downward trend. I'm thinking the very next game who Houston gets at home, I'm riding Houston in that series, especially if it's an inferior team. But right now, Chicago is not on it. Give me the Toronto Blue Jays in the next one as well. We not fading none of these boys on the Blue Jays. They looking pretty bad out there. Kansas City is coming in this one with Alec Marsh. And Alec Marsh is decent as hell. He 3-0. But we not going with Alec Marsh and the Royals today. Toronto Blue Jays got Yariel Rodriguez on the mound. I know they super mid on the road, 7-8. But Toronto will finish the series out there a little bit of step ahead in the lineup category. They could drive in more runs. Give me the Blue Jays on the money line. Next up, Minnesota at Chicago White Sox, and you already know we auto fading the White Sox. Give me the damn Minnesota Twins, and I'm going to get these boys out of here. Next up, we got Seattle at Texas, and Bryce Miller and them is the underdogs versus Texas, John Gray. And yesterday we took the under in the first 4 or 5 innings, and that shit absolutely did not happen. We should have been a lower scoring game. And what the game finish at? Let me see what the game finished at. 4-0. It was. That's what I'm talking about. So it was a very low scoring game, but exactly what happened. We had the under in the first 5 innings, which it did hit, but I had the under in the first inning too. I had the no runs first inning. That didn't happen. You know what I mean? So it was just like a nitpicky type of game. We did get the ultimate hit for this game. We had the under yesterday, and we had the Texas Rangers to win on the money line. They lost 4-0 yesterday. Now today they're the underdog again after beating these same Rangers. And then I don't get it how John Gray is super. He's super like one game he went out against the damn Houston Astros. They got a 7-2 victory, 2-run ball. And then he go out against the Cubs and get a 9-5 loss. Give me the Seattle Mariners to finish out these damn Rangers. I think they got a little more pop to the lineup. And last game on the board, we got San Diego at the Rockies. And we auto fade in San Diego. I know they should be the better team. They are the better team on paper, but we're just not going with them. And you know we auto fade the Rockies as well, but when it's just 2 auto fades, sometimes you got to go with the home team. I got to go with the Rockies in the last game. I ain't touching it, though. If we got to pick a 3-leg parlay really quick, I'll go right with the Yankees. I'm going to go right with the damn the Cubs, the Yankees, and the damn Braves, because I'm not going with nobody else. I trust those 3 teams the most on the money line. And that's how we're going to end that slate. That's your boy, yo. Leave me a comment, leave me a sub.